Mr. Murthy, I want to talk more about what you said with respect to services, right? If you were 35 years old today and starting up a new business, would you still look at IT services as your business interest, or would it be something else, manufacturing, VC, platform tech, etc.?
Well, I did my graduate studies in majoring in computer science. I worked abroad in France, in IT applications, in operating systems area, etc. So, given that I would continue to look at IT, but I would also look at what is suitable for the country, what will help our country, because I am not in it just to say, oh, I'll make some money and then go. That's not the focus. The focus is how can we add value to the country, how can we bring smile onto the youngsters. So therefore, I would say, given that the disposable income in the developed countries are higher, given that in a country like the US, there is a clear acceptance of the role of technology in delivering competitive differentiation, therefore, I would say that my view would be to focus on developed world, to focus on countries like the US and provide software services.
I just want to scratch that point further, if I may, regarding services versus products that you talked about, because what about manufacturing as an industry? Because a lot of people are saying that manufacturing is positioned the way services was 40 years ago, and it could perhaps be the sunrise sector for the next 40 years. What's your take with respect to what's happening for the policy action and how manufacturing is placed?
Well, I would not claim to know manufacturing in detail, but whatever I hear from youngsters, and I interact a lot with youngsters, is that there is considerable confidence amongst youngsters. You see electric vehicles coming out, so many companies have started producing electric cars, even high quality cars like Mercedes and others have provided electric vehicles in India. Then you have the electric scooters, electric other vehicles. There is considerable focus on autonomizing, bringing autonomy to vehicles, and the manufacturing productivity is improving, and a lot of youngsters feel a lot more comfortable with the manufacturing today than they were 20 years ago. So I think there is a certain confidence in the air, there is a certain positivism in the air, there is a certain can-do spirit in the air amongst youngsters. So that's what I could say, because I'm not an expert in that area.
No, sure, point taken, and that kangaroo effort is definitely there. But